Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, and today I thought I'd do a video on something I've been thinking about recently and kind of over the last couple of years that I've been recovered or in recovery, and that is regretting being ill. So I have probably been ill for a good 8 to 10 years. So I had anorexia from 12 years old for about 6 years. And then I went into OCD, severe OCD, for about 4 years. And I often and in them years, I kind of was using all my time and energy to recover. I wasn't really doing things, going out and traveling like normal teenagers would, what is normal. I was kind of stuck in a time zone of anyone knows that when they're very ill, you can't really do a lot apart from recover, whether it's mentally or physically, and that takes time away from you. And especially in my younger years, where you're meant to be finding yourself and travelling and seeing the world and experiencing festivals and what else you do, like gigs and music and yeah, just, you know, saving up and buying places and things like that. Not that our generation really have a chance. No, we do have a chance, but yeah, that's what you think about your teenage years, and I kind of lost them. And you think, and you know, and bless my sister, she was with me supporting me, and I think she's going to do a video on it, and she was next to me the whole time, and bless her, she lost some of hers too from supporting me. And I think it's very hard for people who, and you don't have to be ill, something else could have happened that could have trapped you in this time zone, that you weren't able to do these things that you can do through all these years of being young and even when you're older. I hope this makes sense, by the way. And I'm 27, and which isn't old by any means, but you kind of think, when you're 18, you kind of think, or even when you're 15, you think, you know, by 27, I want to be moved out. I want to, you know, have my own place. I want to have kids. I want to have travelled the world. I want to have, you know, done all these things. And when you get there and you haven't, and you kind of think, well, it's because I was ill. You sort of think, what would life be like now if I wasn't ill? Like, what are the things I could have done? And I would be moved out now, and I would be, you know, possibly have a family, and I would have a big career and stuff. And sometimes life just doesn't go like that, and I do find myself still thinking like, God, I wish I wasn't ill, and I wish I had done all these things, and I just wish life wasn't like that. But sometimes, well, there's nothing you can do about it now. That's just how it is. It's not going to change. So you just have to look at the present and the future and plan them things for them. Although I might not be a teenager, and I might not have that, you know, them years of like freedom and no responsibilities and stuff. I can still do these things, and life isn't perfect, and life doesn't work out unless you're very lucky. Some people it does, which is amazing for you. Yeah, but life doesn't work out like you know, you look at all these fairy tales and stuff, and they have to go through the bad to have the good, and the good makes them who they are. And I do feel like one positive thing coming out of me being ill has given me perspective over the whole world, and it's given me sort of like, I don't know, I'll go into situations and I'll have a different view to maybe other people my age. Not that I'm like wiser or anything, but something bad happens, it might be big to them, but it can be small to me, because I'll think, well, at least I'm not back where I was. You know, that's bad, but you know, if I was out and maybe, I don't know, I broke my shoe heel, or you know, I got in an argument with someone, or I don't know, just something that isn't as bad as where I was doesn't seem as bad, if that makes sense. And I feel like it's given me so I'll try and explain it. So I remember when I was younger, before my anorexia, I was reading an article, and it was on someone who suffered from anorexia, and I remember looking at it being like, that you know, that girl's really slim, she can just eat what she wants and then she'll be better. I didn't get it. Like, I was like, I don't get it. I think that's crazy. Like, I don't understand it. What is it? Surely it can't be a thing. And then I suffered from it. And then I kind of realised it wasn't what it seemed on paper, and I completely misjudged the situation, and coming out of it, having been there, I understood where that young girl was coming from. And even now I look back at anorexia and I'm like, that is a crazy illness. Like, that, what it does to your mind and what it does to what you do to get to such a low weight and want to get lower and have this fear of food when all it's going to do is make you better, is crazy. And I've been there. So any situation now that I don't get, or I'm like, I don't quite understand it, I don't judge it. Like, I'll accept it and I'll try and understand it, but I will never judge anyone again. Like, I will never judge a situation that I haven't been in because I don't know. Because I still look at a situation I've been in and think that's crazy. So anyone I meet now, or anyone that has a past or a story, I'm very open, and I'm very, you know, I want to know about it and I want to understand it. And I feel like that gift is priceless to some extent, and that's what it's given me, and I have to look what it's given me rather than what it's taken from me. Because that's taken now, it's gone. I have to think about who I am now and where I want to go and how I want to use it to spread awareness and help other people, kind of thing. And like I said, you don't have to have been physically or mentally ill. You could be put in another situation where life just doesn't... We look at social media and we see all these people with all these houses and, you know, these young kids kind of just like living on their own in sunny countries, just, you know, having a good time, and that's so good for them. But life just isn't always like that, and life probably isn't like that for them the whole time. So you just have to focus on where you are now, you know, what you have. What was taken away was taken away, but if you do want to do them experiences, if you do want to go travelling, you can still do it. You know, age is just a number. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I hope it made sense. Yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts on it, because I know I'm probably not the only one, but I haven't really spoken to anyone about it. So I'd love to know, and I will see you again soon. Bye.